Hey y'all. So yesterday at church we had our Christmas play, and afterwards we had a Christmas dinner. Christmas Thanksgiving dinner combined. But anyways, so we have some leftover mac and cheese. So I've never made this. Well, I may have like a long time ago. I can't remember. Seems like I may have, but I can't remember exactly. But anyways, we have some leftover mac and cheese, and I'm going to try and make some fried mac and cheese balls because um, I love them. And I've made mac and cheese balls like frozen from the freezer, but never homemade. So when we made the mac and cheese, we used the penne noodles. So I'm not sure if I need to cut them in half to make them smaller noodles. I'm not real sure do that or not, but we'll try it with one ball and see how it looks and then go from there. Now I am going to use a recipe inspiration from Teeny. I'm not going to go by it exactly because I've realized I'm unable to go by a recipe exactly. So she didn't. I don't think from the video that I watched, she didn't add anything to her leftover mac and cheese. But I am going to add in. I have a little bit of mozzarella left from, I don't know, from something. So I'm going to just put the rest of this in and try and add it in. So let's see. And you know what? I am going to add a little bit more seasoning just because I feel like that I'm doing wrong if I don't. So let me add a little more seasoning. And I believe it'll work out. I've mixed it up as best as I can. And I'm just rolling it up into a ball. And you can make it as big as you want or as small as you want. I believe hers might have been a little bit bigger from the way it looked in the video. But right here is what it's going to look like. I'm going to, I've lined a baking sheet with some parchment paper. And I'm going to finish rolling these balls. And I'll be back in a minute. All right, y'all. I got my balls made. So what I'm going to do is put these in the freezer for about 25-30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, depending on how long I forget about them. And then we'll come back and we'll make our not the batter, but the breading. We'll make the breading and stuff when we come back. So anyways, just take them, put them in the freezer for about 30 minutes, and we'll be back then. All right, guys, we're back. So we've got a few things that's going to go on here. I've got some oil on the stove, and I've got it turned on about 5. We want it to about 350. Bowl, I'm going to take an egg, do one, just crack it, and mix it up. And Teeny put some hot sauce in this, and you're welcome to put hot sauce in it. But the only hot sauce that I have, I don't know where my milk went. Oh, here it is. The only hot sauce I have is like a smoky flavor, and I really want to eat these, so I don't like a smoky flavor, so I'm not going to do a hot sauce. But you can dip it in it. That's what I'm going to tell my family. So I'm going to put this, just a little bit of milk in this, just to make it, like an egg wash, like you do, when you fry stuff. So, anyways, I'm going to get that ready. Now, I'm going to get the, forgot about that lone egg rolling around. All right, so now we're going to get the braiding ready. So I've got my flour, and I'm just going to pour some flour, maybe about a cup, because I don't have, how many did I make? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 or 12. My leftover mac and cheese made about 10 or 12 balls. I didn't count them actually. So I got the flour in here. I'm going to put just a little bit of cornstarch just to make it a little bit crispy. I'm spilling everywhere. Watch out. I just said that and then did it again. So put that in here, and now I'm going to put my seasonings in the same bowl as the flour and stuff. So I'm going to put some paprika, of course, my Kinders, put some Slap Your Mama, garlic powder, and some onion powder, and some salt and pepper. Alright, so I've got all the seasonings and everything mixed up in the flour mixture. And in another bowl, you can do, for the coating, you can do whatever you want to. Teeny, she crushed up a bunch of Doritos, which was genius. I don't have Doritos. All I have is like cheddar and sour cream chips. But anyways, so I'm just going to use these panko crumbs. I am a bit jealous because I wish I did have Doritos like she did. But it is what it is. So, alright y'all, let's try this. I ain't never done this, so fingers crossed that it goes well. So, the point of flash freezing the balls is so everything will hold together easier than if you don't do it. So you can do it without putting it in the freezer, but it probably won't stick together as much. So the first thing we're going to do is put it in the flour first. And here, let me set these down. And just roll it around. So it'll coat like this. Shake off the excess. Oh, and to check your oil to see if it's ready, just throw in some flour and it'll look like that when it's ready to go in. So, and then put it in the egg wash and roll it around so it's all coated. Like that. And then put it in your coating and make sure it's all coated. Like that. And then everything's sticking. Reckon I should use the tongs for this whole thing right here because I don't want to get burned or anything. That would not be good. Alright, and then slide it in. And be careful, it's going to be hot. Slide it in like that. Alright, now let me do the other ones. Alright, I got several in here. Let's hope it's not burned yet. And just keep them turned. Alright, guys. I'm going to finish taking these out. Now, I did switch it up there at the end because, well, just because. These right here, these 5 right here, and maybe even that one. Seems like that one too. Are ones that had the panko crust on it. And the other ones I finished off by just the flour. I didn't put a coating, like a crumb coating, whatever you want to call it, on it. I just did the flour. So, and like I said, it might turn out different if you use something like Teeny did, like Doritos or something. I don't know. It may be the specific crust that I used that made it look. And it may be delicious. I don't know. But I am going to try it. Right here is how it looks. And these are super hot. Just has come out. These I left in maybe a little bit too long. I don't know. But you can hear, listen, how crispy. But let's cut them open, see what they look like. Ooh. Right there. It looks good anyways. There's that one. And let's open one that was just the flour. There's that one. So that looks pretty good too. So I don't know if I'll... I don't know. But let me go ahead and try this one. I'll try this one because I just, I know that'll be good because, you know, that's fried like chicken is. But I don't know about that coating, but. Okay. Well, I don't know if you heard it or not, but that is super crunchy and super duper good. And I know this will be good, but I'm not going to eat it right now because it's hot. But, yes, that is really good. Super seasoned. It tastes really good. So, if y'all don't know what to do with your leftover mac and cheese, do this. So, but anyways, as always, if y'all have any prayer requests, please let me know and I'll be happy to pray for you. So, enjoy y'all's leftovers and God bless.